Alright, this is Franchise Josh. I'm back from doing personal things in my life. Like I said before, I was gonna simulate the Bulls game, and the winner of that game is we win that game. So on to the Knicks, the Magics, and it's gonna be the last game. Let it rain, let it rain.
It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a The opening tip won by the Magic, and we're underway on Church Street in downtown Orlando. To Vucevic. And the rebound taken in by Memphis. To Wade. Fires the three. Like the confidence, but a tough shot for Dwayne Wade. Trying to cash in. Cleans it up. And a putback slam.
That's nasty right there.
Tough make through traffic.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Augustine with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Bad pass taken away by the Grizzlies.
Pick up that sense of urgency. Here's a chance to break the tie.
To Jaren Jackson. Beyond the arc for three. They feel this kid is tough. The fourth pick in the 2018 draft.
I hope everyone here knows the golden rule. Guys, remember, sharing is caring.
Gordon to Fournier. Gordon to Vucevic. Nikola Vucevic. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
Old school equals high percentage.
Jones with it. Leads just a point. To Valanciunas. Off the mark with defense like that, little margin for error.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Count it.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Jones with it. They trail by 1. To Jaren Jackson. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Here comes the screen. Jonas Valanciunas snatching it out of the air. And his foot was on the line. It's going the other way. Yes, and a foul. Hell of a chance at a three-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Screen coming. Gordon. Stuffs it down with authority.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Danny Green to Rodney Hood. Screen coming. Hood. Grizzlies with 4 to shoot. To Jaren Jackson. Lets it fly from long range and made his first couple, but he misses there. In the front court, it's Augustine. Down 3. Here comes the screen. Curling inside. Danny Green sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
Ooh, Ed, looking like the young Manu Ginobili with hair out there with the Euro step.
That wasn't that long ago, was it? Gordon. To Vucevic. From the painted area, won't go down. Off the assist.
And that is the sign of an unselfish team. When everybody in transition thinks they have a chance to get the ball because you have a willing passer, somebody willing to make other players on his team look great, that's only going to force your players to play that much harder on offense and give you more energy on the defensive end.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. To Fournier. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Can't connect.
And that's how you make a difference. Every shot that offense takes, make sure that it has a 10 as far as degree of difficulty.
Ah, the monster stuff. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Nothing going here on that drive. The Magic with 4 to shoot. 4-3. Textbook defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
That's good D. Shot no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
To Fournier. Not that time.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
It's Grizzlies ball. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Scoring's going to be be so important for the Grizzlies this year. You have to remember, they were second from the bottom in points per game. Only the Kings were worse the year before.
Nikola Vucevic, 3 for 6 now. Deep three at the buzzer. That's it for the first quarter, and a nice advantage for the Grizzlies.
They know. Hello. They want you get it. Like, right. Okay. Hey.
Head coach Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Memphis with the rock. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
That is great vision to set it up. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. And count the basket inside.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball, and there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Jones with it. The lead is 15. To Jackson. Nothing going here on that drive. To Jackson. For 3. Tough shot. Well defended. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Now the Grizzlies will use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Mixing things up. Hockey line. Fournier, guarded by Tyus Jones. A drive down the lane, but the shot stays out.
And you see so many players quit on the play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
And the basket good at the rim.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Fournier to Gordon. Aaron Gordon stuffs it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Aaron Gordon. Count the basket inside.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Memphis, they've got it. Gets it in the right corner. To the rim, lays it up and in.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Fournier. Here comes the screen. To Gordon. Going to launch beyond the arc. Hood with the rebound. To Fournier. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket. Here's a chance from long range. No good. That's great defense. Fournier. From long range. And that's rebounded by Memphis. Grizzlies own the basketball. And score. Strong take.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ballgame is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want.
Yes, Aaron Gordon. He's now 4 for 6.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game, but the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
So many times you can tell if a player's going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was the look of a three-point play. You're always going in thinking you would get more at the rim.
Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Magic own the possession. To Fournier. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Can't convert the free throw. End to end on that one. 94 feet for the basket.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Fournier. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
There's no better feeling after a game after you had 25-plus assists and you won the game and everybody recognizes that it's time for their bank accounts to get rewarded.
To Jackson. Fires the 3 and knocks it down. And Jay, the system produces once again.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough 2 rather than an easy 3.
The screen sets him up for 2.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot even.
Jones with it. His team on top by 13. To Jackson. Fires the 3, trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Orlando has it. To Fournier. Here comes the screen. A drive to the basket, but it somehow stays out. Jones with it. The advantage is 13 points. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
To Fournier. Here comes the screen. Fournier. Shot from the lane won't go. He gets it.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Can't connect from in close. Deep three at the buzzer. Three-quarters complete. The Grizzlies are way out in front.
EA Sports to the game.
It's Magic basketball here as we...
Alright, y'all. This is the last quarter. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And turn on the notification bells so you never miss an NBA Live episode.
Big lead. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Jonas Valanciunas rejects it. Almost. Unlucky bounce. Hood. Beyond the arc for three. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with the three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
Scores from the post. Jones with it. His guys hold a commanding lead. Here comes the screen. Hood. Nothing going here on that drive. Valanciunas. He shoots. Oh, off the mark. Yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Missed that one. You want to see more, knowing the defender was still right there. Knocks it down from mid-range.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a fist. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working
Hood to get no points? What the fuck?
That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Cleans it up. Lets it fly from long range. Steps out and hits.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching this shot in slow motion. The backspin, it gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
To Mo Bamba. Mo Bamba powers it through. Jay, I'm surprised. He had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
Valanciunas. Off the assist.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And so many players, when they come into the paint, they come in with that soft approach. He didn't come in soft at all. He came in with aggression, and he went through the defender. Through, not around. That's key.
Down low, top lane back.
Free throw good, so they get the three-point play, but it's not much more bucket with the score right where it is. Jones with it. He'll run the offense. 4-3. Oh, that's how it's done.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping
I think I'm gonna play
you're
this
just
song
leaving three-point
Tuesday.
shooters open on the
This shit
perimeter.
got me motivated for real.
Has a chance. And the rebound taken in by Hood.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, that's a scary thing to watch.
Oh, Windsor.
Mo Bamba.
Everything. I would love to go to Canada just to see how it look.
For three. It's no good. Shot's not going down.
Orlando, all I gotta say is good night. This time.
As they win this one.
And like all my subscribers and viewers who's new and returning, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe again.
On EA Sports.
And to the next episode of NBA Live with the Memphis Grizzlies.
The Grizzlies put together a nice win here today. And more often than not, they were hitting the three when they popped from long range. Winning gets a lot easier when you're adding so many points to the scoreboard, 3 at a time. The Grizzlies got their point scoring from these guys on screen. The Magic didn't get the victory they wanted here today. I'm sure they can't help but feel frustrated with the result, but they can't let that feeling linger. Sooner than later, they need to start thinking about the next matchup. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Orlando Magic.
Game track. 3-point shooting.
The Orlando Magic simply didn't score as many three-pointers as the opposition. As a result, they got the loss. And something to think about before the next practice.
And
while you can't track leadership on a stat sheet, it was by far the most impressive thing he did in this game.
Who's cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. Here are the top plays from the game.
Number 2.
With the trash.
Number 1.
And my side bitches kissed. And we think they were in house. And 6 times getting kicked out. Get you killed quick.
Here are the upcoming games for the Orlando Magic. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.